Hey folks, this is David. I'm back to show you a little more about Audacity. We're going to be playing with some of the tools that we learned yesterday. Here, what we're going to do is do some editing. Some simple editing, just so that we can play with the tools. Okay, so I have my birthday song here. As you remember, just give you the beginning.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Gina.
Okay, so what if we change the name from Gina to Bob? Okay, there's some simple ways to do it. Now, I like to just keep the tracks. Once I record them, just keep them there. I don't want to cut too much. I could cut off white noise or hisses. That's fine. I could do some clipping like that. But with Audacity, one of its limitations is it's really hard to insert things into an existing track. But what you can do is create layers. You can create other tracks that you can use to substitute for sounds that you want. For example, in this case, we're going to substitute Bob for Gina. So that's going to require me to create another track. Okay. Now, right now, you can see if I highlighted it, the whole track is highlighted. If I push the record button, it'll record into this track. I don't want to do that. I want to deselect it so that when I click record, it'll create another track. For example,
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, so you see that it actually created another track there. It did not actually record onto the existing track. It just automatically created a new track. And you can see it's picking up the volume. It's picking up the song, so it's kind of looping. The speakers are pushing out the song, and the mic is picking it up. So it's kind of creating a loop there. So what I want to do here is remove that. Okay, so make sure it's deselected. Okay. So I'm going to hit cancel. Grabbing my headphones. And now I'm going to record. I'm going to make sure this is deselected and click record. All you will hear is me saying Bob. Let's try it. Bob. Okay, so now we can rewind this and we should be able to hear both tracks. Here we go.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Gina, happy birthday to you.
Okay, so you saw me reduce the gain here on my track because I could see just from the waveform that it's way louder than the original. So I will adjust that and I'll show you how. Put this back to 0. Stretch this out a little bit here. Okay, so what I want to do first is isolate this space here. I want to get rid of the area where I put Bob. I'm sorry, where I put Gina, so that I could just hear the word Bob. So what I'm going to do is use this tool over here. First I'm going to highlight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is isolate the word Gina, which is right here, and I'm going to highlight that space and use this tool here that will not cut it, but it will silence that spot on the track. So now if I play it, let's start from here. This is what we hear.
Happy birthday dear Bob, happy birthday to you.
Alright, so we don't hear Gina, we just hear Bob. Okay, so we've created a layer of sound here. So we have the original track and the second track, which will be played just in that spot. Now, I showed you before I could highlight this section, and clean it up a little bit with the trim outside selection tool. So got rid of all the extra noises we don't need. Now if I want to reduce the volume here, or the loudness of this particular piece of track, I'm going to go over here to my envelope tool and I'm going to reduce this. Let's try it there, see what that sounds like.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Bob, happy birthday to you.
Okay, that works for me. So that's how you would drop in another track on top of one to create layers. And there's lots of fun things you could do with this kind of editing. Okay, catch you next time. Thanks, bye.